6 seconds. That's the average amount of time that your resume is reviewed for its initial screening. That doesn't feel very long. It's because it isn't. You can take a sip of coffee that lasts longer than 6 seconds. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make sure you're giving recruiters and talent acquisition professionals the resume goods in a good way so that you can maximize those 6 seconds. If you want weekly tips, tricks, and advice that will help advance your job search faster, then you're in the right place. I post new videos every Tuesday and go live every Thursday starting again in January 2021. So hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell to get notified when I drop my next video. My videos will equip you with some of the most valuable information that will make your job search easier, because job searching shouldn't be this hard. I'm Kamara Toffolo, resume writer, LinkedIn consultant, and job search strategist who helps established professionals dare to do work differently and land great fitting gigs. Now, before we jump into the strategies and tactics around passing that 6-second scan, I just want to say a few things about those 6 seconds. 6 seconds seems so short, and for most of us who don't review resumes for a living, it is. And you know how you can go to the mechanic and get a really quick diagnosis for a car problem? Like, yeah, my car is making this thunk, thunk, thunk sound. Oh yeah, that's the flux capacitor. It's because they know what they're looking for. And recruiters and talent acquisition professionals know what they're looking for. They're bringing years of experience to the table and a deep understanding and knowledge of what their business partners are hoping to hire for. And much, much more. So as a job seeker, it's your job to give them what they're looking for. In this video, we're going to cover the S method, which will help guide you in writing your resume and improving your chances of passing that 6-second scan. We're going to use Kevin Malone's philosophies for life and work to help us learn.
I just want to lie on the beach and eat hot dogs. That's all I've ever wanted.
Bottom line, Kevin just wants to eat hot dogs on the beach. And bottom line, you need to bottom line your resume. This means that you need to show the reader, the recruiter, hiring manager, or talent acquisition professional how you stack up to the job posting requirements. And not only stack up, but fulfill those requirements. Now, this doesn't mean jamming a bunch of keywords into your resume. This means demonstrating qualifications through accomplishments. Recruiters and talent acquisition professionals want to see how you've already done the work and demonstrated the strengths that they're hiring for. They want to know that you can do the job. Accomplishments are the way that you communicate this. I break down exactly how to write your resume accomplishments, quantifiable or non-quantifiable, in the video I made on Daryl Philbin, which I've linked in the description below.
So me think, why waste time, say lot word when few word do trick? Many small time make big time.
And what are you going to do with all this time?
See world.
Kevin, you can't possibly save enough time to see the world.
Yeah, Kevin, are you saying see the world or sea world?
Sea world. Oceans, fish, jump,
Okay.
China.
Kevin's onto something. Well, we really don't have any idea what Kevin is talking about for sure. What we do want to do is to use simple, clear, and direct language on our resumes. This helps the reader get important information quickly. So what does this type of language look like? This might include action-oriented verbs, accomplishment statements that lead with results, and concise context. Being concise is particularly important when writing our accomplishments on our resume because they are often written in bulleted formats. We want to aim for no more than 2 lines per bullet, because when we exceed 2 lines per bullet, it can be difficult to get the important information quickly.
Nope, it's not Ashton Kutcher. It's Kevin Malone. Equally handsome, equally smart.
Kevin knows how to package himself, and that's also what we need to do with our resume. We need to make sure that we're using a streamlined, simplified resume structure, which will enable the reader to get important information fast. So we don't want a fancy resume template. I talk more about why in my video on templates, which I've linked in the description below. We want an intuitive, simple, streamlined structure that's easy to read and easy to scan. To see how to build the resume format that I'm referring to, check out my training videos on resume formatting, which I've linked in the description below.
What are you doing? I wanted to eat a pig in a blanket. In a blanket.
Kevin had a problem and he found a solution for it. When we get right down to it, organizations hire people to solve business problems. You need to have a very good and in-depth understanding of what business problems you would be solving in your target role. And your resume needs to reflect your ability to do so. This is why accomplishments are so critical in your resume. And it's also very important that they follow the 5R formula, which I've talked about in previous videos. But to recap, those 5 R's are: you have reframed your accomplishment bullets so that they are relevant to your target role. They relate to your target role. They reinforce skills and strengths desired and required in your target role. And they resonate with the target employer.
I like to bring in some of my Kevin's famous chili. The trick is to undercook the onions. Everybody is going to get to know each other in the pot. I'm serious about this stuff.
Kevin's chili was famous for a unique reason. You need to make sure that your uniqueness or secret sauce comes through in your resume. You want to be perceived as a potential coworker that the hiring person would like to have. Your personality can come through on your resume a variety of ways, including the way you write your resume, the way you describe yourself on your resume, and the way you describe your accomplishments and tell those stories. A resume may seem like a boring, lifeless document, but you can, and you really should, let your secret sauce spill over in the words. Just to sum up, the 6-second scan isn't some arbitrary, aimless, cursory scan of your resume by recruiters and talent acquisition professionals. Far from it. It's actually a well-practiced, daily executed review of very important documents that is searching for very specific information. Your job as a job seeker is to give the reader, the recruiter, and talent acquisition professional the information that they're looking for in an easy-to-read fashion. And here's my cue for you. Which S tactic are you going to apply right away? Which S or S's did your resume already have? Tell me in the comments below. I make a lot of videos, but I also make free guides to help you in your job search. If you'd like my free cover letter guide, make sure to grab it. Look for the link in the description below. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with a friend, and click on my face there and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.